I am doing my fellowship from led by corporate leadership program. So yesterday we were having a discussion about what is leadership and what is authority. So the two necessarily are not required to be intertwined to bring about a change.
Mm.
But then, so I was having a conversation, with my advisors that uh, for us, especially women, if we don't have authority, how do we actually bring about that change? Because leadership at a personal level, yes, as you rightly said, you can change one life at a time. That itself is a big change in itself. But then to bring those larger numbers and make some policy reforms and some changes, uh, how can we go about that? Because authority also is important in certain aspects. And as mentioned, women are far less, we are outnumbered as compared to men. So, how do we do that?
No, that's a brilliant point, and I hadn't quite distinguished it the way you have mentioned it so clearly. So I appreciate that. Um, and I love leadership. I'm not a big fan of authority. It's just my personal incline. But you have a great point. That unless there's authority, how do you change and move things in a way that can actually have the impact one is looking for? So, your point, if I understand it clearly, is for impact to happen, there has to be authority. Authority has to be given.
Yes,
And I see your point of view. I may not necessarily agree with it, but I see it. I feel that when there's leadership in the right sense, which is not dictatorial, um,
yes.
I feel it gives more room and space. It might take longer. And part of these points that I'm making up based on my